up, y'all? It's sunset, so my face about to be like 30 different colors till this shit figure out what the fuck they're trying to do. Got me out here looking like Charlemagne and shit. So today I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna do a story time because if you follow me on Snapchat, oftentimes I like to tell funny ass stories, and a lot of people be Snapchatting me like, yo, Poudii, this shit's hilarious, but guess what, my dude? This shit go away in 24 hours, so how am I gonna see it tomorrow and the day after the shit? So I'm like,
you smart.
So I'm like, bet I'm gonna turn that into a YouTube video. And yeah, I got this like fucking crazy ass story that happened to me back when I was in New York. So yeah, back in January, if you follow me on Snapchat, you know that I went back to New York, to my hometown of Brooklyn, the Bed-Stuy area. And if you know anything about New York City, you know that Bed-Stuy is fucking crazy. So yeah, this story takes place 2 days before I came back to Atlanta. So the second last day I was in Brooklyn, right? So it was me and my little cousin, and we hanging out in like the Broadway Brooklyn area, cause like we went to go get breakfast, so we had a few errands to run and stuff. So we just walk into McDonald's and we had to cross the street, right? I'm just crossing the street and whatever, and I see this nigga start dancing and like he getting jiggy with it, but I look closer, it's a fucking crackhead. So I'm like, all right, cool, like let me whip out my camera. But like this dude was getting down, but shit, let me just get right into it. So I'm walking, this nigga dancing, and shit, as someone who loves film so much like I do, best believe I had my DSLR camera right on deck. So I was like, bet, this is my moment, you know what I mean? Shit, I could post this shit might get like 1 million views, and like shit, my nigga, my channel up there with fucking like FouseyTube and shit, all because this is the crackhead wanna dance. So I'm like, all right, I got my camera out and I was ready to record him, right? So I'm walking close, you know, he's still getting his little he really on that fucking shit. So I'm like, damn. And like he got on no headphones, so he probably just humming like a fucking Metro Boomin beat in his head or something. But anyway, I'm walking closer, me and my little cousin, so I got my camera ready to fucking record his ass, right? As soon as I whip out my fucking camera to record him, like he was getting it, and then like he just like stopped, and then you know what, instead of explaining what the fuck he did, let me show you what the fuck he did. So he's getting his crackhead dances in, and then he fucking sees me, right? And then, don't fucking record me. You gonna say I'm sucking a dick. You gonna say I'm sucking a dick. You gonna say I'm sucking a dick. Like he was so fucking serious. And how I know he said that? Because soon as that fuck he said that shit, I tweeted it. I tweeted on my phone. So like, I'm at like shocked. I'm at like, wow, all right, this nigga is fucking crazy. Like, I was just trying to like get him on like World Star, my nigga. Someone could see you and, you know, put those dance moves to work, get you the fucking background dancer for fucking Beyonce's world tour or something like that. But he want to make everything a problem. So I was like, shit. So like right then, like low key, I was like scared as fuck. Like, what if he like try to punch me and like some crack goes in my jaw or something from like an open wound? So like, we headed to McDonald's. McDonald's, from where we're standing at, it's about a regular sized school bus distance away. So the crackhead is about half of a car distance away from us. And we all know the rules. To be clear of a crackhead reach, you have to be at least 1 car length away from that one. So we're half of a car length away from the crackhead, and we gotta walk an additional car length to be clear of that dude. So we gotta walk 1.5 car lengths. So if I calculate my integers correctly, a car and a half, distance-wise, takes about 3.5 to 4.5 seconds to walk. So we and her just start walking, and like we gotta be real careful, because keep in mind this nigga still fucking mumbling the same shit he was about 5 seconds ago, and he just not stopping. But you know how like when crackheads mumble, like you can't, it's not words, it's just like the crack withdrawals that's inside of them. So they just mumbling like, it's like they mumbling the whole childhood before the crack. So I was like, fuck. Me and my little cousin, we fucking passed him. And like, in those 3.5 to 4.5 seconds, I thought of every fucking kung fu move Jaden Smith learned in those 2 fucking hours of Karate Kid, my nigga. I was ready. Thing is, my little cousin there, so I can't just like hit him. I gotta like act like I know these fucking Chinese moves. I gotta look at that nigga like, what's up? You know, you really, I could be fucking Manny Pacquiao's entourage and shit when he walking out. You know how like Jimmy Kimmel was it at the Pacquiao fight and Mayweather got Bieber, my nigga? My nigga Poudii could be right here, my nigga, like this. Like you walk out. But anyway, whew, that shit got me tired. I need a 5-minute break. Alright, so I walked the fucking whole car length and a half. Nothing went wrong. He didn't swing at me or nothing. I was good. Problem solved. You know, he's still mumbling. I go inside McDonald's. We eat. We come out to McDonald's. Guess what? This nigga's still mumbling just like he was before. So it was like, fuck it. We crossed the street and we just went home. So next day, I'm here by myself. It's my last day in New York before I go back to Atlanta. So I go to McDonald's and I'm driving this time. So I go to the drive-thru, and as soon as I pull up there, I see the crackhead dude, but like he's with his friend. So I'm like, oh fuck, let me hide. But like, I take a closer look, my nigga. This nigga's still mumbling the same shit from yesterday. This nigga's like, damn. Like, it's on some crazy. I've never seen nothing like this. Keep in mind, I don't do no kind of drugs, so I've never been around crackhead or anything else like that. So this is like, you know, this is a wow for me. But I'm like, fuck, hopefully he does not notice me from yesterday. So I'm trying to hide, and this nigga looks in my car and point. I'm like, fuck! But the crackhead dude is with his friend. Now his friend is like slim and slender. I don't even know what that means. I saw it on like MySpace back in the day where it was like, tell my body type. Anyway, this dude is like a slim dude and he's tall, but he's like real skinny and tall, and you know, he actually looked like a crackhead. The thing about the guy yesterday, he had some meat on his bones. He probably new to the crackhead game. He probably joined the crackhead game like last week, and the crack didn't really get a chance to like deteriorate his bones and his body structure and everything. So he still had on some meat. So he looked like, you know, he's fairly new to the crackhead game. But the new dude today though, he was like the OG crack. So like, I was like, fuck. Anyway, I go there and I order my little biscuit and my fucking, and my sweet tea. After that, I was like, you know what? Let me sit down and eat. I don't want to drive and eat. I want to sit and take in my last day so I can reflect on actually that I'm here. So I pull over at the drive-thru. I pull over and I park. Now the parking is right next to the drive-thru, so I can see like the whole this side of McDonald's. So I'm there sitting, and then as soon as I park, the slimmest slender crackhead dude comes over here, because I try to have a vision of him at them at all times. I try to have a vision of him at them at all times. I try to have a vision of him, a vision of him, a vision of him. I try to have a vision of him at them at all times, but I couldn't because I went around the building. The slimmest slender crackhead dude, I see him walking McDonald's. Now my initial thing is, yo, where the fuck is the nigga from yesterday that pointed at me? Because that's the new crackhead, and like, you know, when they new, they feel like they got shit to prove. He might try to like show off to his OG crack friend, so I gotta really protect my life at this point. So his friend from yesterday, I couldn't find him. I'm like, fuck. I locked my door, and no, I don't pay any mind. So like, I'm from these streets, you feel me? So the new crackhead goes to McDonald's and he comes back out. I'm already eating my biscuit, you know? And I think this time is where, if you follow me on Snapchat, back in January, this one I was having the rant about like, I don't know, I was ranting about some stupid shit like,
alright, so one egg McMuffin is $4, but two is $3.50. Now my nigga, I ain't no mathematician, believe it or not, but if you cross multiply the two integers, my nigga, that's why we got obesity in America, my nigga.
I don't know, I was going on a rant. My bad, that's crack. So at this point I'm ranting, right? And I take a look. The dude came out of McDonald's and he stands up right the fuck parallel to my car and just stares in my direction. So at this point I'm like, fuck, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what tricks or games you like to play, but I could play it back. But then I really like analyzed what was going on. So I was like, yo, I can't find his crackhead friend from yesterday. So I can only see him and he's parallel to my car. What if like the new crackhead is behind my car and like they trying to schedule this like ambush thing where they just come together and like, you know, boom, and I'm just right in the middle and I'm like, all right, fuck, let me lock my doors, make sure my sunroof closed and everything, because I don't want them niggas try to jump in or anything. So all right, let me make myself safe first. But keep in mind, I had some errands to run and I was hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and munch on my food. OG crackhead starts walking towards my car, so I'm like, fuck, you know, some shit's about to go down. This is the time I didn't take another bite. I like finished my last chew and my biscuit and everything, and I'm just sipping on my sweet tea so that I could go down real quick. So I gotta like get ready to like, you know, whip out some crackhead penalty moves on this dude, you feel me? So I was like, shit might just go down. All right, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared as fuck, but like, let me just try to act cool to y'all for a second. So anyway, I'm over there, my feet is sweating, and this dude is walking towards my car. So I'm like, fuck, you know, I don't want to die today. It's my last day in New York. Like, I got to get back to Atlanta, and there's a lot of shit I got to do in my life. I want to continue to post videos, so like, I got to make sure my life is safe first. He walked towards my car, but as soon as he get, I would say within like a feet and a half of my car, he just makes a quick turn. You know how like in elementary school when like, you know, someone come up to you and then it's like, you know, at last minute they just turn real quick? That was a bad analogy what I made. But yeah, you understand. So, you know, my heartbeat starts to, you know, calm down a bit, and he goes over there and he starts peeing on this trash can. No, actually I think it was a recycling bin or like a clothes pickup thing. I don't know, I have a video of it. I think it's green. Hold on, let me actually whip out what the fuck it was. All right, I got the video. He started peeing on this red, like, I don't know if it was a trash can or like one of those things where you put in clothes and they donate it. He was peeing on one of those. Why would you pee on that? They donate it. I don't know. It's not a toilet. So he starts peeing on it, right? But hold up. Let me time out. Here's my problem. When I first got in this parking spot, I specifically saw you go in McDonald's. Guess what the fuck McDonald's has? McDonald's has free bathroom, you know, 24/7 that you can go in and take a piss. So why would you leave McDonald's to come this direction to take your crack piss next to my car? That's where I had the big problem. McDonald's has free bathroom. I don't get it. I was mad as shit. I was tight. Like, why would you pee next to my car? But anyway, I got calm though. I wasn't gonna let that ruin my day. So he starts peeing. So I like, holy shit, I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to look. I like grabbed my phone. My Snapchat was already open because I was like having a rant, and I just start recording him peeing. And like soon as I record, he just fucking, he looks and sees my phone. I'm like, fuck. I put it back and I have the front camera facing my face, and I just start staring because I'm in fucking shock right now.
Bro, this nigga is peeing right next to my fucking food, nigga. Look at that shit. He yelling at me right now.
As soon as I recorded him, he was peeing, and like he just looked at me like this. So he's peeing, and I recorded my Snapchat. I'm like, fuck. I post that shit, and I was like, yo, my Snapchat is fucking lit. So anyway, he's peeing. I record my Snapchat. I'm like, damn, like, you know, big mistake. This nigga caught me. My life, you know, it's in danger at this point. So he gets done pissing. I'm holding onto my heart. I'm like, yo, just don't touch my car. You know, you can't get in, obviously it's locked, but don't touch my car, because then I'm gonna have to go outside and I'm gonna have to fight a crackhead, and I ain't trying to get like scratched and then like this ring finger gets like crack on or anything. So he gets done peeing, and he does that same immature elementary shit that he did when he came over here to leave. So he gets done peeing, right? And then he walks towards my car. As soon as he get close, he just make that left. I'm like, nigga, are you auditioning for fucking Usher music video, or are you... Like, nigga, calm that shit. Don't be Millie rocking. So, like, that shit scared me at a second, but he left. So I'm like, all right, you know, good. He ain't trying to do nothing to me. You know, I messed up big time, but, like, you know, this was a moment to, like, reflect on how, like, my life could have just ended at that moment. But he walked back, and I was cool, right? And then he goes and steers right back towards my direction. So I was confused. I thought he wanted to, like, you know, get me or something. But, like, why... If you're gonna come, like, and let me make this clear, it's not my direction. It's literally at me. Like, there was nothing else around. He's staring at me. So, like, at this point, I'm kind of confused. Like, you had a chance to kill me, and you had a reason to kill me, but you didn't. So, like, why are you still staring? So I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me just eat my food and get out. So I'm eating my food, but, like, the atmosphere in my car is kind of weird. You know, this is weird taste and smell. And, like, I put 2 and 2 together. My car starts smelling like crack piss, and like, you know, there's a difference from piss and crack piss. Like, I've never smelled crack piss before, but you know when it's crack piss. And like, you know when you eating and like the air, it gets in the air and then it gets in your food. I ate a crack piss biscuit. Like, it was fucking crazy because like it was all in the air in my food. So I was like, fuck. So at this point I was furious. Like, everything just smelled like crack piss, and I was like, fuck. You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I finished the rest of my biscuit. You know, that's me. I'm a cheap ass dude. Like, I will eat every fucking thing I pay for. So like, yeah. So anyway, I eat my food. I'm finished drinking my sweet tea, and I'm just like, let me just get the hell out of here. I got a lot of errands to run. I put my car in drive. I'm headed off. But the way I'm going is to get out. Like, the road is like straight ahead of me, so like the parking lot road. So I'm like driving in his direction. So I'm like, damn, should I hit the gas a little hard and he might like run over? I was like, you know what, I ain't trying to be in jail or none. You know, he's out of my way. He didn't get me or nothing. I was holding onto my seatbelt going in his direction, but nothing happened. So I had to make a right before I get to him. I make the right to get out so I could get onto the main road. I look to my left. Guess who's dancing in the same fucking spot from yesterday, mumbling the same fucking shit from yesterday? You won't believe. It was the same meaty crackhead from yesterday, and like, but he was happy. It was like a happy mumble and dancing. It was like a like, it was really confused. So like, I was like, yo, you know what, this dude is like weird and fucking happy. I didn't know crack make you happy like that, but like, yo, this nigga is weird. And then we have like Skinny Toothpick OG crackhead over here. He's like really creepy with the piss. Let me just get the fuck out, because I've seen enough in one morning to start my day that I don't want to make it any worse. So anyway, I fucking got on the main road and I left, and that was like the last time I went to that McDonald's. And to be honest, that's the last time I plan to go to that McDonald's. So yeah, that was a story of how I don't even know what the title of this video. So yeah, that was a story on how I almost got into a fight with a fucking crackhead, and I almost got fucking jumped by 2 crackheads. I mean, if you put it like that, I don't know what the other one was planning. So yeah, that's my crazy ass story. Hope y'all enjoyed this story time. If you're new to my channel, this is the first video that you're watching, please hit that subscribe button. I'm really trying to get my subscribers up so I can put more content for y'all. And also, give this video a like if you did enjoy the video. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all again with another one. Peace.
Cause I killed an MD. Get it? Cause I killed an MD. Get it?
Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the